Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and I'll be talking about a 285% increased melee damage Pommel Smash Thunderhammer build for the Bulwark class in patch 9.0 Space Marine 2. Now the Thunderhammer did get buffed like all the other melee weapons in patch 9.0, and the block version now has more damage than ever despite only having a 2 speed. But 2 speed doesn't actually matter on the Thunderhammer that much because this only affects your ground slam and your light attack combo, which aren't super good anyways, and really most of the damage on this will come from your Pommel Smash, especially on the Bulwark class, and things like Aftershock, and speed does not affect that at all. Now for the perk tree here, I do pick up the perk down here, Perpetual Strength first, and I move over into the perk Fast Preparation. Aftershock preparation time is reduced by 30%. I think this perk is just mandatory on this weapon because charging without this just sucks, and Aftershock is like one of the best attacks in this thing period, so pretty much always take this. Next perk I take is Perpetual Strength, move up to Perpetual Strength. Then we do skip over Extremis Slayer because I actually want to pick up Majora Slayer and pommel the dead end Pommel Smash increase of damage later, so I kind of have to take the Shattering Impact and Seismic Chain perks here. Even though they aren't like super useful to speed, I still have to take them here just to get down to this area. Now next we take the perk Perpetual Strength, moving into the perk Kill Streak. Then I pick up Aftershock Improved. This one gives your Aftershock an additional smash and really improves the damage on it when you can actually pull this off. Then I pick up the perk Majora Slayer, which really doesn't do too much for us, but I have to grab this to take the perk up here Majora Slayer for a 10% damage increase to Majora's, and the perk over here Dead End for a 50% increased damage on our Pommel Smash, which will help us reach that 285% later. And for the secondary weapon selection, I do once again take the Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol because this gun did get a buff to its charge rate in patch 9.0, and it's kind of overtuned right now, to be honest. You get a stupid amount of CHP regen, and the charge rate is so fast that your DPS and stagger output are ridiculous on top of AoE gun strike. So I think this is like the overall best sidearm in the game currently, especially for the Bulwark that has auxiliary reload here to get back like ammunition off of Extremis kills for your secondary weapon, because the only thing actually holding back this gun currently is the ammo economy, and he kind of circumvents that on top of us also building to like pure ammo here, because you pretty much set this up the exact same way no matter what, because this gun really only has one good build path at the moment. Kind of lame, that's just the way it is. So just take ammo and pick up Divine Might. And if you want to take a heavy bolt pistol, I'd probably build it down the top tree and just take the ammo reserve variant, mainly because ammo in Space Marine 2 is just too important to not take in my opinion, and oftentimes, especially if you're playing by yourself, you'll just run out of ammo. But I would set it up this way, and or just pick up the increased capacity or the Great Might perk depending on what you want, and this would be like the optimal setup for a Bulwark on the heavy bolt pistol. That is up to you. And the Volkite's also pretty good. I would set this up this way if you want to take this gun, but regardless, Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol I think is just the best option period currently, because this gun is just kind of cracked. Now for the Bulwark perk tree selection, I do pick up the perk Forward Momentum first. After a Shield Bash or Thunderhammer Pommel Smash, melee damage increases by 30% for 10 seconds. This is part of the way we actually get that 285% increased damage on our Pommel Smash, alongside the perk up here for 100% and the 15% extra here on top of the 90% damage buff for our melee attack from the block charges on the block Thunderhammer and the Dead End perk. Now pretty much every single perk in this first row is like top tier. Conviction is S tier, Intimidating Aura is amazing. This might actually be the worst one, but a 30% melee damage increase off of a Thunderhammer Pommel Smash is super easy to pull off and very chunky, so they're all good options. Really pick whatever you want. Next perk here would be Scramble Targeting. If you're surrounded by 5 or more enemies, you take 25% less damage from range attacks. Pretty much take this all the time because 25% less damage from range attacks is just incredible. Next perk here is Steel Within. When your health is less than 50%, you take 30% less health damage. If I'm playing Bulwark, you definitely want some health damage reduction on him, so the way to do that is either taking Steel Within or Conviction, and since we're taking Forward Momentum, I would pretty much always take this perk, because otherwise you can feel a little squishy outside of things, even like your starting increased HP of 30%. This won't be enough to always save you, so like Steel Within or Conviction can really make you like that extra bit of tankiness that will allow you to survive some things that would otherwise like one-shot you, so I would pretty much always pick these up. Next perk here for the team selection is Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all squad members automatically restore 1 armor segment. This is just an incredibly valuable perk because armor restores are worth more than HP at times, because they have a damage cap in this game, as in like melee attacks will always take off your armor and save your HP if there's any amount of armor available, even for boss damage, so super valuable. Now pretty much every team perk here is pretty good, like Advanced Conditioning is pretty top tier, Effective Formation even is actually quite good, but I just think this one's overall the best. Now speaking of the best, the perk here, Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies within its area of effect. This perk is amazing. Basically you plant down your banner and you have a shock grenade now, and it's just an incredible tool to deal significant damage to bosses, Extremis, Majoris, and White Minoris packs. Pretty much always take this perk. Not having this perk kind of feels terrible on the banner, and these two don't even come close. And for the gear perk tree next, we have Concussive Force. Shield Bash deals 200% more damage, Thunder Hammer Pommel Smash deals 100% more damage, and deals an area of effect damage in a 7-meter radius. Cooldown is 5 seconds. Now we are using a Thunder Hammer, so we get the 100% more Pommel Smash damage from this on top of the AoE. The AoE is okay, but the extra damage from Pommel Smash is pretty noticeable, so I do like to pick this up on a Thunder Hammer. Alternatively, you can pick up Glorious Shield or Invigorating Icon. These two are better in my opinion, but we're going for like the 285% bonus damage, so I'm going to be picking up this perk. Next perk is Merciless Resolve. After a Shield Bash or Thunder Hammer Pommel Smash, melee damage increases by 15%. You do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. This is a very good perk, and it's even better on the Thunder Hammer in my opinion, because Pommel Smashing just happens all the time. And honestly, if you want to just like take this as your sole no knockback perk and just pick up like emergency countermeasures instead, you can definitely do that, because this one will be proccing all the time, but I do just like to stack no knockback wherever I can find it in this game, which is why I take the perk down here, Armored Advance, which is if you have armor remaining, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back, rather than having the extra shock nade every like 90 seconds from emergency countermeasures. That's really up to you as well. Now for the perk tree or the prestige perk tree selection, I would pick up Auxiliary Reload if you're playing in like siege mode, but in operations you don't always need this. I would mainly take this for like true solos and stuff like that, because there's a ton of ammo in the operations compared to siege mode, and you're not really hurting for like requisition points or anything like that, but by yourself you can run into ammo issues sometimes, so that's really up to you. Now next perk I would pretty much always take on this build is Resilience. Medicae Sims restore 40% more health. This perk is super underrated. Having more valuable Sims actually helps you a ton in this game, can help you hit breakpoints to get back your mortal wound as well, so pretty good for that. And the next perk I take is Overcharge. Charge attack damage increases by 20%. Now this only affects your melee weapon, but Aftershock is a very strong attack, and this one just makes it better, so pretty much always pick this up as well. Then I pick up the 20% range damage increase of Powerful Shot. This is just a pretty boring perk effect to be honest, but 20% damage to your range attacks is pretty useful, especially on the Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol. Then I skip over Masterful Defense because we have no shield. Usually this is S tier, but Thunder Hammer unfortunately can't take advantage of this at all. And that's pretty much all I pick up here, is to take these 4 perks up here, and I kind of skip over Standard Bearer and Embolden Stand because I don't think they're very good. So like really, when you're using the Thunder Hammer Pommel Smash build, you can only have like 4 good perks, but if you don't want to take Auxiliary Reload and you want to pick up something like Standard Bearer, you could, because Invulnerability for 2 seconds is by no means worthless. I just think these are all better, and that's pretty much all there is for the actual build setup here. Now before I actually like show some gameplay, I do want to say that you don't actually have to take the Block Thunder Hammer if you don't want to. You could take the balanced one and get like full value out of things like the Shattering Impact and Seismic Chain and still do pretty decent Pommel Smash damage, but like overall I just want to go for like full damage on the Thunder Hammer here, because the Thunder Hammer really benefits from just like maxing out damage, because if you don't hit those breakpoints at times, like one shot a guy and execute him, it will cost you a lot of HP. But I also want to mention, if you don't want to take the full 285% damage buff on the Block Thunder Hammer, you could just pick up Intimidating Aura instead, because this perk is really valuable for block weapons, because there are times where like Electro will be jumping around you and you can't easily get a hit on him, and this will just like put him into execute where you otherwise be unable to. So pretty useful for that. But that's pretty much everything I have to say about this build. Hopefully this guide helped, and if you like the Thunder Hammer, let me know in the comments below. And if you like content like this, subscribe for more. And as always guys, thank you for watching, and here's some actual gameplay. Take it easy. Bye. That was about to be the most beautiful of all. I don't know which warrior it was, but we'll kill them all just to make sure.
dispatched and dismantled.
Your righteous rage is a beacon to the tyrants. Closer and closer.
Okay.
Xenos Hunter stalks us.
Gonna do that one again, and it's gonna go for the double hit.
Our adversaries deny them any advantage. Our enemy is forced. Where shall I plant this flag? Honor our captured courage. The bold one tonight. There will be more foes to overcome. We will succeed. Skitter to the grave.
There's the Devourer up there, Sniper over here. No, that's the Devourer. I want to kill the Sniper, because he's scarier and I have a Thunder Hammer.
We crush the ravenous brood.
Someone's upstairs, I probably block his shots pretty easily. Keep down.
Perhaps leniency can be granted after the fight grows.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
One does not forestall justice, Tempest.
Oh my god, so many warriors now. Oh boy.
Trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
You failed at ultra.
Oh, can I just have my... Oh, thank you. Let's use the stim there, but I'm gonna use the stim right off rip now. I misclicked. I want to blow them up in this. Yeah, I want to do that. All right. That was spicy. But now I could probably get another stim from a box now. So that's like the one upside. Oh.
shield is empty. Success. The connection is no more.
Oh my god, what are these hordes right now?
Unit. See me, Jim. The more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
That unblockable has interrupted so many of my attacks this game. So many.
That sight to me.
My aftershock's just too fucking slow. Even with a... Probably fucking speed, but...
These tender claws of Astartes' flesh. Their isolation is not science. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Sure can. I sure will take
The asset
her
does not
quivering
seem
mass of
to have anything
computational
necessary.
mayhem. That's what he said.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
This galaxy is not yours to devour.
I'm gonna check for a box up there real quick. Nothing will spawn when this guy's around. Once he gets to half HP, we'll probably get another one down. On my banner for that, for sure. And I don't want to get artillery here if I can help it. I like that. So I want to keep around the edges. Now, if there's a box up here, that would be nice. I didn't check. I don't. Well, I think I checked earlier, but I don't remember if I saw one. No. Deep in for. Alright, I want to fight him in this area because it's pretty easy to hide, to break off line of sight from the artillery. Because that's like the most dangerous thing about the Karn effects in this game. Or we can fight him over here. Because the next box will be a stim. Like, guaranteed. If we can even find one. I don't want to pull anything. Anything there? No. Whatever. I know, bitch. I'll find him. Probably save that for the next portion here. Hello. That's a lictor. That's pretty rough.
Stay alert. Victory fire.
I definitely should have saved the banner. Okay. Yeah, mistakes were made. I also should have grabbed that melta bomb from earlier. I forgot to grab.
We crush the ravenous brood beneath our boots.
Ah. Thank God the class is absurdly tanky, right?
wave. Not ready to deploy. Bask in the Emperor's glory. We crush the ravenous brood. No Xenos wants to escape the Imperium's wrath.
Alright, now it should be easy. Man, I love fighting a Carnifex and Lictor and Enrage before you're 2 feet apart in a... There's really no good hallway to fight them in there.
Ammunition expensive.
That Lictor was certainly putting in work. It's hard to pick him out. If I didn't pick up my Melta Bomb, it would have been significantly easier. There's one over here, but I wasted it. No, it's still there. I just fumbled.
Load up.
Alright, well. Now that would have been significant.
Agitator pushed to your space.
Drug this monstrosity no quarter.
Alright. I guess I could just use this off rip here.
Gaps in the Trigon's
Whoops.
exoskeleton.
Oh, definitely a good idea. It's probably gonna give me a sim guaranteed now, or not. I probably can't stun this guy at all. He's not like to be stunned. Not that kind of guy. Okay. Whoops.
Look for an attack from above.
Wow, dude. We're just getting whacked by everything today. Yeah, we have focus restoration. Alright, let's grab some ammo and
Another hide fisher.
surely it will be fine.
Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. Make these rancid vermin, but killing them is gratified.
this guy will actually kill us if he hits us, because ranged dudes do stupid damage in this game. Alright, where's the other one? And that will just one-shot you if you're unaware. That attack in particular. Oh, okay. Just be free damage on him. Dive under now. Okay. Let's grab another melted bombs in case he pops up again. Ugh. Okay, well. Really won't get hit again. Hey, we didn't. Look at that. Ammo cache. I almost forgot that I can just blow him up. Alright, well. What's even going this time? Oh, we fucked it up. We fucked it up. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, I'll do that. So you can knock him over with the melted bomb, but we didn't do it there. As was very evident by our fumbling. Alright, this guy definitely has significantly buffed HP. Yeah, I'm still getting a one shot, so. Where's a melted bomb? Let me just grab the melted bomb there and jump him when he gets done. Focus Restoration absolutely puts in work. Alright, pop on out. Alright, surely. Oh, that's the timing on that. Alright, well, it wasn't clean, but it's over. That was a rough one. I wonder how many extremists I fought that time. It felt like at least 20 plus. It's quite a bit for that map. It definitely buffed his HP by 66%. You can feel it. He's right behind me, isn't he? Ah, card effects, true. Yeah, the card effects, I deserve that one for saying, like, you can't possibly get worse, right? Standard Storm Giant behavior. Let's see what we got here. How much melee damage was that? $48,000 melee damage. 13 Extremis wasn't even close to what I thought it was. It felt like a ton of Majoras. I wonder how many Sword Warriors that was, I guess. That's all there is for the maximum damage Thunderhammer Bulwark Pommel Smash build. Pretty strong, to be honest. Pretty damn good.